The most impactful part of this trip for me was getting to spend time with Anaí and her mother-in-law and her husband Jose and their baby Ethan. It was so special to get to know her and get to see her home that she lives in and her garden that she's made, and just such a beautiful space that she's been given. She made something so special out of that. So getting to see that family get to lay hands on every painted detail of their own home was so impactful.
Getting to go to the orphanage was a really good time. Getting to spend time with Juan Carlo, playing Uno with him, speaking broken Spanish to him trying to speak in English was really cool, and just seeing what their life is like. Particularly at the elderly home, playing Loteria. It was cool to see Tabitha and Myra talk to Francisco, and they were just cracking up the whole time, cracking jokes, practically not even playing the game. But it was cool to see them really just share true joy together, even though they had vastly different experiences.
Truthfully, the trip was a super humbling experience. We served a family who were really living in poverty, but had so much joy and so much inner strength. And I just think of my life and how much privilege I have every day, and how many just conveniences I enjoy, and how many things I take for granted. And to spend a week with a family who has so little and gives so much. At the end of the week, the family prepared us all a meal from their own money in their little kitchen that didn't have running water or electricity. And it was amazing. And it was this gift that I thought, I don't even do this for my neighbors, and I have everything. And it was just very humbling, but in the best kind of way.
I learned that God can use us when we say yes. The team that is down there with Baja Bound, they've all said yes to being down there and to this mission work. And it was awesome to be down there and working side by side with their construction team and getting to talk to them and really just build a relationship over the couple of days, and get to hear what their stories were and where they were at with the Lord while we're dangling off the side of a roof, or learning how to frame a wall for the first time, or they're having to fix all the mistakes we're making on the drywall. Just saying yes to what God put in front of us and seeing where that takes us was really impactful for me, and something that I hadn't done many times before.
It was really cool to see if you can all come together as a community and put in your best efforts. You know, you can literally build a house in 2.5 days, and this baby is off the dirt and into his very first house that has a real roof on it.
I love feeling God's nearness wherever I am, and traveling to another country and feeling everything around me is different, the language is different, the culture, and knowing that it's the same God everywhere, and that our God loves all people. All of us need to see people the way that God does, and if we isolate ourselves into little bubbles and think that like it's us and them, then we'll never be seeing people like really the way that God does. We have to enter into other people's worlds.
To anybody who is wondering, or if they're on the fence about going on a missions trip, I would tell them that I was in the same exact place before we went on this one. Tatum reached out to Tab and I, and we really had to ponder it and pray about it and think about it and talk to other friends. And through lots of those conversations, we felt that this opportunity was being presented to us, and it was just a calling, and seeing if we were going to answer that. And I think that this was like one of the most impactful experiences I've had in recent years, and I'm truly grateful for the fact that I got to go and experience the work that God's doing down south.
It's a great opportunity to grow as a family, for your family to grow in your church community. We didn't know anyone else on this trip, And now we have 16 new best friends. It's such a great opportunity for us to now be even more invested in our church community, which makes us feel like family. It's when you cross the border from, this is the church we attend, and not even this is the church we serve at, but even more like this is our church family.
Definitely just do it. You won't regret it. And it's the heart of God. Like, God's heart is for all people. And I feel like people who go on the trips get just as much or more out of it than we are able to give. And it's beautiful. It is beautiful to go where God leads and to go with him. And I would say just do it. Just do it. No more excuses.